All right, well, pretty good odds. Thanks, John.
Oh, you get better odds than that from Dan, you know.
Yeah, but, I like them.
I'll tell you what, we predicted 100 to 125% of normal snowpack in the north early on. We got the extra in the south, and I think they may be thinking that because it rained so much in St. George, so much in Los Angeles, that they're okay to release some of the water early. It may be a subconscious thinking process. Take a look at this video of the blowing snow in the Wasatch Mountains, and then the folks that had to go outside and work in the wind chills today, which rained to 15 below zero, where the wind was blowing the hardest. We had some other reports of very, very cold wind chills as well. Some beautiful pictures now. We always love to show these to you. You can find many of these pictures in the weather galleries at KSL.com, but Ray Boren sent this Mount Superior picture, and you can see the winds are blowing from the east because of the position of where the camera was taking the shot. And look at how much the snow is blowing around. Then Brett Webster was up in the Francis Peak area, and we had a mountain wave event. That's when right here at the mountaintop, the winds blow so hard they send a wave or a surge of air down, and then it bounces to the ground about a mile to a mile and a half away from the base of the mountains. We call it a mountain wave. Often it gets confused with the easterly canyon winds, and it's a different thing. And it seemed to happen in Davis County and parts of Salt Lake County because we had a 54-mile-per-hour gust here at St. George, here at the downtown studios. Very cold. Montpelier down to 15 below already. They closed the schools in Bear Lake County, Idaho, if it hits 20 below. So Steve Kuhn says he'll be up at 4:30 in the morning to see if it's 20 below or colder, and they won't send the buses out. Price 2 for the low, and that's the current temperature. St. George 43 and 27. Vernal 5 below right now, and wind chills in Vernal today were running anywhere from 15 to 20 below zero. Wind gusts. Now this is the mountain wave effect that I'm talking about in Centerville, 63 miles per hour. We kind of are getting that effect in White Reef as well because winds are stronger in the lower valleys than they are actually in the mountain tops. And there's that wind gust at downtown Salt Lake and Parleys. And look at these wind chill factors. Logan Peak at 11 a.m., 51 below zero. Rock Springs at 6 a.m. hit 43 below zero. Collins Peak at 8 a.m., 41 below. 10 a.m. at Evanston, 40 below. Centerville, with that mountain wind, 2 p.m. was 13 below zero, and Salt Lake City, 6 below. So currently outside right now, 4 below in Vernal, 10 in Provo, and cold everywhere. Low pressure system is moving along eastward. Still some snow around Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's clearing out. High pressure in the west with a big storm heading east, and that's the one we're talking about. 20 inches of snow in Chicago. And we're talking about heavy rains and snows mixed in New York City. 18 below in Vernal tonight, 20 below in Roosevelt, 5 below in Price, 19 in St. George, and -3 in Cedar City, -7 in Richfield. Very cold, and then it warms up slowly up into the mid-50s. Clouds come back over the weekend. In northern Utah, cold in the Cache Valley area, 10 below, 24 below projected for Montpelier. And I'll get out of the way and show you Evanston, 17 below with Salt Lake City, 0. That 0 may be conservative because the dew point, the measure of the amount of moisture in the air, is way below 0. Often our temperature will drop to that number. And as the winds die off tonight, so it could be colder than that, 26 for a high Thursday, 32 for the high Friday, a little rain and snow over the weekend. Too early to tell how much. Last time it was this cold, January 22nd, 2008. 2 below 0. It hasn't been below 0 since then.
Keeps getting better.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, good news.